Yakubi, Bantu production.
Dayo dayo, nusiemi betwa bumbote bana bayisole. Molweni abantwana abanguni. Mpo salama watoto wa Mungu. Dumelang, yes, depending on where you are, I greet you. This is Africa, and Africa is our business. Today, on Dialogue, we have none other but the lovely Valentina Effiom. Today we walk with you through the thread. Today we walk with you. And there she is. Today we walk with you through the threads of theater, costume, and culture. Let us begin at the root. When did you first know that your spirit was called to stage? Was it in play, in study, or in silence?
Come again, sorry, there was a break there.
Sorry. When did you first know that you were called to the stage? Was it in play, in study, or in silence?
In silence. In silence, because growing up, the playground has always been my home. And I think I had a push from my mother. You know, I became her entertainment. Can you hear me?
Sorry, we might have lost you for a second. Come again. We lost you at your mother.
Okay, so I said my mother was my push. So she made a deliberate effort not to get any radio or television so that I would always entertain her guests whenever she had one. Yeah, so that was where it all started.
Well, we are grateful to your mother for she has given us someone to reckon with. Among your many gifts, we know you're an actor, we know you're a dancer. We also know that you design and you also do costume. What was the first seed planted in you of all this?
You've mentioned some. There are some you still don't know about. I'm also a female plumber.
Oh, are you talking about the fact that you're a plumber?
Yes.
I do my research. There you die.
You get that?
We are getting there, my queen. I am asking the questions, but we are getting there. I did my research, if you may.
Okay, well, it started with my love for adding colors. I love adding colors. I love combining colors, and I love working with fabric. So it all started with fabric, and I then picked interest in dressing people. But you know, dressing people has different pathways. We have the costuming part. We have the one where you have to dress people for their weddings. We have the ones you have to combine colors for brides to choose for their bridal train. But I chose the theater because costuming tells a story. So I choose putting colors together to tell a story, the African story and the African way. So that was why I delved into costuming as a fashion designer.
Wonderful. Now you've brought me to the point I wanted you to go. And correct me if I'm wrong. You once said that costume design is a translation of culture, a story stitched in fabric. Can you show us one design where the costume spoke louder than words. I told you I'm not going to ambush you, but you are the tree with the fruits, and as such, yeah, we throw stones because we come to be inspired.
You just ambushed me. Okay, there was this particular play we did on the 9th of, I think, June, 9th of June 2025, here in Abuja, Transcorp Hilton. It was a play from the north, the northern part of Nigeria. We call them the Arewas, the Hausa speaking people. It was, I am from the south, and I do not have a better understanding of the north and their culture. So going in there, I had to read the script, have a proper understanding, and then translating the script through my costuming. I used my costumes to translate the script better way to the audience that do not, in quotes, do not understand most of the language that was used on stage. So that's one of the plays. I have done in a play called Threats of Destiny by Dance and Art Festival team. I also use costumes to tell a story of a young girl who really loves music. But of course, the society wasn't letting her to pull her weight in the music industry. So I use costume to give the audience a better understanding because sometimes the character might not be saying what he or she is playing, but costuming helps him or her to tell the story best and helps the audience to understand the character at that point.
Now, which is interesting because now I have to ask, when you crafted Abdullah and Amina's garments, you carried culture and sensitivity. How do you balance respect and expression?
Hmm. The character Abdullahi was a wealthy son of a king in a community, and he was about going against his father's wish for him. So now, character costume wise, I can't. I don't know. I'm trying to find the right words because you said you weren't going to ambush me, but you just did.
I'm not
I,
ambushing you. You are the one with the information. I'm just pointing where we
you
want to
want
know.
this?
Because
Anyways, I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. So now, Abdullahi costume spoke. There are some parts where he came out of his shell. He came out of his wealth to the state and point of the lady he was marrying, the low state and point of the lady he was marrying. So of course, at that point, his costumes spoke for him. Now, if he is going back into the character of being the son of a wealthy man, I gave him back a befitting costume. So it is not a problem for the audience to transit from Abdullah the wealthy son to Abdullah fighting for the love of his life. So with the help of my understanding and my research on costuming and how to balance it with respect as well, I had to portray him in a way that it brought both respect to the culture we were representing and respect to the family we were actually portraying on the set and respect to the character playing.
wow. As I said, we are thankful for your mother for inspiring this. Now, still on your work, at DAFA, you danced, designed, and directed fabric. How does being a multidimensional deepen your vision in theater? I told you I do my research.
You see? Whoa. Well, I would say DAFA was the stepping stone. DAFA, I have a lot to say about DAFA. DAFA was the first, in DAFA, was the first stage play I ever did in the city of Abuja, that is the Federal Capital Territory here in Nigeria. And not knowing the producer in any form or any way, not knowing the director in any way. He just said, he just put it in the house. Oh, what do you think? I don't know how we can combine. I don't know what we are going to do for this particular scene. I'm like, okay, let me do this. And when I gave her my idea, she bought it and she liked it. That was for the first year, which was 2022. She liked it. And moving forward to 2023, she just said, without trial, she just said, Valentina, you're the costumier for this, and you're playing this character, and you'll be dancing. And I'm like, okay, how do I do this? Because it's something I've never done before. And it was going to be casting, having to carry lines, having to understand every other person's lines and characters, and then sorting out costumes that fit their roles, and having to dance. I remember the dance routine. It was going to be a hectic one. But of course, these three things I think I love and enjoy doing. So it came freely.
Now, talking of hectic, which project has pushed you? Which project has stretched you to grow beyond yourself?
So many projects. So many projects. I have the likes of Zakinda Kingdom. There was a play with this Zakinda Kingdom. It wasn't really, really like a Nigerian situated play. I don't know where the producer got the idea from, but it was an African like situated play. And the costuming, when the costumier, it was actually the producer that was even trying to put the costume together. And then she was thinking, what can we do in this and what can we do in this? Of course, in
Sorry, we might have lost you for a minute.
so I was thinking,
Come again. You froze for a moment. We apologize for the lag that we experience when we are using technology.
I can hear you. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here. We had lost you. Please come again. We lost you
I
for a
can't
moment.
hear
It
you.
froze. Hello. I'm saying we lost you for a moment and you froze. Can you hear me?
No, I'm not still hearing you. I don't know if I should talk anything here because my mic is on.
Okay, now I can hear you. Can you hear me? We might be having sound difficulties. Uh, we're working on that.
Is it better? I still cannot
Yes,
hear you.
now we can hear you. We can hear you.
I can hear you now. Yes, 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 yes. Yes.
So, theater, just for the purpose of time, you were telling us about the projects that have pushed you. So, vis-a-vis, and connecting with this, theater in Nigeria is alive,
Come again.
but not, yes, theater in Nigeria is alive, but I'm sure this does not come without struggle and trials. So, being the hand, the unseen hand behind all this, what challenge are you facing right now in theater in Nigeria?
Sorry, what's the question again? Network is erratic.
Okay, what challenge are you facing as the hand behind all these presentations in Nigeria and beyond in theater? Uh, we apologize. Sometimes we rely on networks. These
So
networks can
stop.
disappoint us.
Yes,
And she's
yes.
back.
So sorry, please. Okay, so theater in Nigeria is actually becoming more and more competitive. It's getting a wider audience and of course different platforms. So there are lots and lots of challenges. First, having someone or persons, not just one person who believe in your art and your craft. That's one thing. Another thing is having that person believe and trust in your ability to deliver. It's another, in fact, that's what I'll call a key issue.
So now, I've been throwing this word around, Blackbones Theatre Kompany, Blackbones Theatre Kompany. So perhaps for the sake of the viewers, those who are not familiar with what it is, you can give us a brief introduction as we wait for your network to pick up. Did you hear my question? This is not without, sometimes these networks, they will disappoint and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. So bear with us. I know our guest is doing her best to rejoin us and to share what she has for us. So bear with us as we get her back.
Movie, Valentina production.
And she's back. Yes, I was just apologizing. Sometimes the network lets us down, but we will not dissuade from what was the cause. So, theater in Nigeria. What advice do you have for the young generation?
Okay, my advice for the young generation is that they shouldn't just hide their talents. Right now, in today's world,
Is money. Your talent is your pass ticket to anywhere. So don't feel shy about it. Don't say because you don't have even one person to believe in you, you're not going to put in your best. Even when there's no one there, just do it because you know you can do it. Do it with the whole of your heart because you really can't tell who is going to pass by at that time you're doing that thing. And the person will still fall in love with the way you are doing it your own way. Embody it the way you feel like you enjoy. Because I want to believe that in all of this thing, you must first of all enjoy what you're doing. Once you enjoy what you're doing, now it's you now that matters to you. Once you are enjoying it, another person is enjoying it without you noticing. So you have to put in your best while doing that thing you enjoy doing. Because someone is looking, someone is watching. It might not be today, it might not be immediately, but they are recommending you to another person. That way, someone gets to call you. That way, you get to get so many referrals without you even knowing. So please keep at what you're doing and make sure to enjoy, emphasis on enjoy that thing you're doing.
Indeed, they have to enjoy. And in the spirit of enjoyment, before you introduce us to what the Blackbones Theatre Kompany is, please engage me in a quick fire round. I'll ask you 3 questions. Which is your spirit fabric?
My spirit fabric is what we call Ankara fabric.
Ankara. Your dream stage?
My dream stage is always a theater. Any day, anytime, anywhere. Theater, locally,
As long as it's
internationally.
in theater, like, is there a specific place, like, if you perform, you can sit down, enjoy whatever it is you enjoy, and sigh relief that?
Well, none for now. I just want to keep going with the flow. Though I'm pulling my weight at every point, there's a point I get to, I feel like, okay, I'm done with this stage. I should go to this other stage. At this stage, I'm done with this stage. I should so. Yes, I need to keep going that, but I don't have any place in particular in mind.
Well, that's an answer we can live with. An ancestor in art you wish to call upon?
Hi. There are plenty. Oh. Even
Call upon them. It's African Renaissance.
oh good. I oh this lady. You see, I you would have not ambushed me with this particular question because you know African names, they don't just stick here. You have to what's this lady's name?
Take your time. Take your time. This is Africa. We are rebuilding Africa one stone at a time. But nobody said we are in a hurry.
Lady that act the star character in Woman King.
Ah, Nzinga.
Yeah?
Queen
I think
Nzinga.
it's Valentina or something.
Are you talking about the Dahomey warriors or are you talking about Queen Nzinga?
No, the Dahomey warriors.
Oh, the Dahomey warriors. Definitely,
Yes.
definitely. That I knew that would be. I knew you would have to come from a lineage of warriors.
Of course,
And thank you for
that's why we're Africans.
thank you for confirming what we might have already known. We do our research. So
Oh
now,
my god.
Blackbones Theatre Kompany, bring us home. You will be performing at the Festac 2025 in Accra, Ghana. Tell us, what is Blackbones Theatre and what can we expect from Blackbones
Okay.
Theatre Kompany?
Blackbones Theatre Company is a company of young, vibrant Nigerian youth who love not just dancing, but putting their best into bringing creativity to life. As the name implies, black bones. The black refers to us as Africans. Black, though our blood is red in color, but as Africans, we refer to ourselves as black. The bones is how strong we are as Africans, the strength we portray, both as male, both as female, but African. Wherever we go, once you hear, I'm an African, I'm from Africa, they just, oh, they are strong persons, they are strong people, they are this, they are that. Whatever it is, it all surrounds the strength we have as Africans. So hence the name Black Bones. Now, what we do in Black Bones Theatre Company, we do all kinds of African cultural dances, African cultural performances. We are not just limited to a specific part of the theater. We do total theater, but we focus more on the African culture. So we can do African dances. If you follow us on Instagram, Blackbone said that you see that we've done Senegalese dance, we've done dance from South Africa, we've done dance from Ghana, we've done dance from Uganda, we've done a dance from Kenya. We do all kinds of African dances. Not just Africa. If you're from another country and you want to see how strong we are as Africans, if you can do your cultural dance, of course bring it on. You can do it. So hey, Black Bones Theatre is assemblement of youth that some are educated, some are graduates, some are still in school, some are non-graduates, some are non-scholars, but we are a family. We do not look down on anyone. As long as it's the craft and the art that brought us together, we are one for the cause of the journey we're embarking on, which is to liberate and bring African cultures to life.
And that is the intention. Africa is a giant, and as such, she will always be treated. She will not be undermined. She will not be cast down. Talking of which, the position of women in theater. You know, we come from a matrilineal. In Africa, one of the biggest prides we take in is that we associate matrilineally. You know, we respect
Yeah.
the womb man. So the position of the woman and a rallying call to the women in theater to tell their stories, the authentic African stories.
Well, I think women have I wouldn't say upper hand. Some sort, I think we have the same measures as the men when it comes to theater, or more, because you can see a dance that a man is doing. It's more like it's a man. The only thing we don't do here, the only thing we don't do in dances in culture is a female carrying a masquerade, and that I've not seen. I've personally not seen yet. Maybe they do, and I'm not aware of. But women are so invested in theater here in Nigeria. You see a woman, even in the on the screen, the Nollywood, you see most of them that are doing screen. They are also actors on stage. They do theater. Some of them are theatres where they perform the dance, and you can still call them for radio jingles and other things. They are still doing it. So women are doing so much here in Nigerian theater, and of course, the men said, I don't think they have issues with that because once a woman is doing a particular thing, she is doing it very well, and it gives you this. Okay, let me go to sleep. She can handle it. So of course, your work is in safe hands. So women, I'll give it to us. We're doing well. Theater.
And that is beautiful. And aligning with the theme of the road to Festac. Please tell them to come to Festac in your own
Have
words, because we cannot retaliate enough. How this is the biggest, and we are talking about the biggest African festival happening in Accra, Ghana. Valentina, talk to your people.
my people. Oh, I don't hear the one way they come to. Yeah. This one big pass the one I don't ever hear before. Oh. All road now they lead to Festa. All road now they lead to Ghana. Anywhere you they pack your bag because this one no be here say. They know they tell person this one. Make I no go come back on say you know go treat you oh. My brother, my sister, pack your bag. Follow me as we dey go Ghana because we dey celebrate Africa. No be only Africa, we dey celebrate Nigeria. We dey celebrate Cotonou, we dey celebrate Lome. As far as say the country wey we dey talk about dey inside Africa, we dey celebrate am. So wetin you dey wait for? Follow me as we dey go Ghana. Make we go Ghana together. I hope you
You
understand what
heard
I
it.
said.
Yes, you heard it. And in the words of the Ghanaians, we say Akwaba to Accra.
Aquaba.
Akwaba. Yes, Africa, you've heard it here first. Valentina Effiom. I
Well,
see.
before I forget, let me start telling myself. Look out
Please,
for what
by all means, please.
Madam Africa Queen will be wearing because she'll be wearing all her clothes from sceneries. You can follow me on Instagram at sceneries_a. Yes. So check out for what she'll be wearing on that day. In fact, during the festival, the
Come
period.
again with the come again with the Instagram handle.
Sceneries_a. TINARIES_a.
There you have it, my people of Africa. Please proceed.
So look out for what she'll be wearing. And of course, I'll be bringing some things to sell to you. So if you're looking to purchase some combat free pants that you can style anyhow, remember I told you that your beats, I love them. There are some pants that will go so well with those. Yes. So let's wear Africa. So if you want something, come to my DM, place your order so I can come along with some for you. And I'll be coming with some to sell. So do well to save some funds to purchase from me.
Thank you very much. And as of that, we shall have her contact details in the description of this video. This is Africa. We are rebuilding Africa one stone at a time. And that is why we say, Valentina Effiom, I see you, Africa sees you, and we celebrate you. Thank you for your time.
Thanks for having me.
We hope to see you in Ghana. We hope to wear you in Ghana. And we hope to dance with your ensemble in Ghana. Until Aquaba. So until next time, from us and the lovely Valentina Effiom and the Bantu Re-Education TV family, we say, Dayu Dayu.
Yakubu, Valentina Production.